Hello. So tomorrow is Thanksgiving and I really want to make something for Thanksgiving because I've never done that before. I've never made a meal for Thanksgiving, and lately I've been tapping into cooking. I came across a TikTok of somebody making ratatouille, and then I thought, that's what I'm gonna make for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make ratatouille. Never made it. I've never even tried it before. But it seems to be a bunch of baked vegetables with tomato sauce. So that has to be good. The presentation is just, it's just so lovely. I have to make it for Thanksgiving. I just wanna make something, and I don't know what else I feel passionate to make. So you're gonna come with me on my little grocery shopping adventure. That was my outfit. Now let's go. So, as expected, I didn't film much in Trader Joe's. I'll give you a haul later when I get home, but one thing I am really excited for is this wine that I bought. I don't really like red wine, but I don't know, I saw on TikTok that this one was good, so I'll give it a try. And also I'm gonna need it for the ratatouille, so it's not like I just impulsively bought red wine. But also this could be good for me because I am 22 and I haven't bought that much alcohol within my legal years, so this is a first. I'm so excited about this wine. Even if I don't like it, I don't really care. I'll probably still drink it because I fucking bought it. And I bought cheese to go along with it. I bought 2 cheeses that I heard were also good. So I'm excited to pair those with the wine, excited to try them. And yeah, let's go home.
You're so cute. You're so cute. I love you, Dozer. I love you, dude.
Alright, I have my groceries right over here, so I'll give you a quick haul. So first, I got basil, thyme, tomatoes, bell peppers, garlic, eggplant, yellow squash, zucchini squash, wine, and that's about it for the stuff I bought for my ratatouille. But for miscellaneous things that I kind of shopped for anyway, I got some more chia seeds. I love to make chia pudding, so I was running out, so I needed some more. I got dried cranberries, and I love to use the dried cranberries. I mix them up with cashews, and it's my own kind of trail mix that I love. It's like my favorite snack. I got more heirloom tomatoes because I was running out, and I like to put these in salads, any bowl that I eat. I just love tomatoes, and I love that these ones are just really colorful, and it adds color to my food. They pretty much taste like regular tomatoes to me. I just like the color. Mince. Brussels sprouts for a salad that I've been wanting to make, that I pretty much had all the ingredients for, but I was just missing Brussels sprouts. Chicken breast, because you always, or at least I always need chicken. I love chicken. And lastly, what I'm most excited for are these 2 cheeses that I bought. They're supposed to pair well with the wine that I got, these 2 cheeses. I've never tried them before. I'm excited about this one because it just looks enticing. I trust that these are going to be really good with my wine, so. But here's my grocery haul. It doesn't look like a lot, but it is. Like, this is a lot of ingredients. Hi. I just spent 3 or 4 hours at one of my favorite coffee shops, and it was very fun. I have this huge bag that I bring with me every time I go to a coffee shop because I carry a lot of shit with me. I need all this stuff in here, dude. Like, it's heavy too, but hey, I need everything that's in here. Maybe another day I'll do a little what's in my bag. But right now, I'll just show you the book I'm reading. So this book is called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And this book is really interesting, actually. I'm slowly getting into reading, okay? I need to start small, start at my own pace, you know. So although I'm on week 2, I'm really on month 2. And there's little exercises in here at the end of each week, so all these little tasks that it says right here. I was writing down my own reflections on the hobbies that I've been keeping up with, which I'm really happy I've been keeping up with, because there was like a time in my life, I think especially in college, where I didn't ever do anything really creatively fulfilling, and I spent a lot of time on my phone. But although I still spend a good amount of time on my phone now, I try to use it for things that are a bit more beneficial. So, I mean, this book has been a huge help with me tapping into my creativity again. And I could go on and on about it, but yeah, I recommend this book to anyone who is experiencing like a artist block, a creativity block. Give it a read. I love it. But that's one of the things I did at the coffee shop. I just kind of like to write, journal, read a little bit more of this, and draw. And now, time to go home and make this ratatouille. Hi, welcome to the voiceover. So here are all the ingredients. This is everything you're going to need to make ratatouille. And honestly, I should have added pepperonis, but I'll talk about that later. So let's get into washing our bell peppers. The first steps in making ratatouille are to wash and cook our vegetables for the tomato sauce. So here I am putting some water in a pot and setting that on the stove for it to boil, because we are about to boil these tomatoes. Here, you will see me basically cutting out the little butthole of the tomato. And if you're watching this video and you want to follow along with me and make ratatouille, I would say skip this step if you don't feel like doing it, because I don't know if it made a difference, to be honest. But if you don't mind having the butthole of a tomato in your tomato sauce, then go ahead and skip this step. I'm not sure if this step was a waste of time or not. I just saw the person in the TikTok that inspired me to do this. They did this step, so I thought, why not? You know, I'll follow the recipe. I'll be a good chef. And look where it got me. Tomatoes without buttholes. And look at that, we've scooped out all of our tomatoes. They look so lovely. This is where I took out my bell peppers, and they were indeed shriveled. Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to look like that, because in the TikTok I was following, they were more burnt, but the shriveled bell peppers worked just fine for me. Now here is where I took the skin off of the tomatoes, which was the whole point of boiling them. Now I'm cutting these soaked tomatoes, and taking off the skin was actually really easy. I have never done that before. I did not know how easy that was, and it was kind of satisfying. I was looking forward to doing it to each tomato, honestly. Look at me. I'm already a pro, taking the skin off. Come on now. Now we move on to the shallots. Oh, they're just such a beautiful purple color. So lovely. Now we're moving on to our garlic. Whilst I was doing this, I didn't know the purpose of smashing garlic like that. I just saw that people did that, so I thought I'd try it out myself. And now after the fact, I know that people do that, so it's easier to take the skin off. Okay, I know that now, and you don't need to make fun of me for smashing garlic when the skin is off. Thank you very much. So we slice that garlic until it is nice and fine. Now here's where it gets fucking real. We're oiling our bowl. We're adding all those shallots and garlic in there. Oh, lovely. But the way that the shallots and the garlic are glistening is already making my mouth water. Then we bring back our bell peppers, and since mine were shriveled, the stem was really easy to take off. I simply could just pull it off, and that was even more satisfying than taking the skin off of a tomato. And you're supposed to cut it, but mine was so shriveled and soft that I literally just tore it apart. And then we slice and dice. By the time I got around to this bell pepper, I realized the skin was coming off of this one, and then I thought, oh, I probably should have done that for the bell peppers I just cut. Good to know. So I did that for the further bell peppers that I cut, and then I added all those sliced and diced bell peppers into the pot with the shallots and the garlic, and oh, just look at it simmer. Next we add our red wine. Oh yeah. We're mixing it together, get all those flavors together. This is where I add my thyme. Beautiful. Love the smell of thyme. They say go outside and touch grass. I say stay inside and smell thyme. While we let that simmer, it's time to take a break. A little wine break. Hello. Mixy mixy. Judging by my facial expression, you can tell that I did not enjoy it. I thought it was okay. Anyway, so now we're cutting the zucchini. We've pretty much made the base of the ratatouille, now we're just making the toppings. And that means thin slices. Thin, very thin slices of vegetables. You could use a mandolin, or as I like to call it, the slicey dicey, but my mandolin did not make the slices thin enough to my liking, so I thought I'd bust out my favorite knife and try to make them as thin as I possibly could. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. And oh, that's a good slice. Okay. I thought this slice of zucchini just looked so science. So off camera, I blended the mixture of the bell pepper, tomato, shallot, and garlic sauce together to make it much more saucy, the way it was intended to look. And it looks pretty good, right? I'd say so. And once that was boiling hot to my liking, then I went ahead and dumped that into the pan. And this is me trying to make it pretty. Oh, so pretty. And then we take another break to try the sauce that we made, and ooh, it's yummy. I had to go in for seconds. I wanted to taste every ingredient that I added in there, and I gave it a thumbs up because it was yummy. Here's all our sliced vegetables. Another thing I did not catch on camera is I did slice the eggplants, but if you remember from the beginning clip of all the ingredients, the eggplant I got was very round, very bulbous. So ideally for ratatouille, you would want to get a long, cylindrical shaped eggplant, but since I didn't have that, I had to use what I had, and I had to cut the eggplant into tiny little circles. So that's why there's not a purple skin around the entirety of each eggplant slice. And you know what? That's a part of cooking that I very much thrive on, improvising. So here we have a good pattern of zucchini, tomato, squash, eggplant, and back to the zucchini. And then you just keep doing that over and over again. Zucchini, tomato, squash, eggplant, zucchini, squash, eggplant, you know, you get it. You just have to keep doing that over and over again into this nice pattern, and it's really beautiful. I will say when I watched Ratatouille as a kid, I thought Ratatouille involved pepperoni. When the food critic takes a bite into the ratatouille, oh, it just looks so delicious. For some reason, when I watch that clip, it looks like the ratatouille has pepperonis in it, which I should have done. That sounds really delicious, and it would have paired really well with all these different vegetables, but the recipe didn't call for that, so I didn't get any. But if you like pepperoni and you're following along with me here, then for sure incorporate that into the ratatouille and tell me how it is. As we get to the end of this pattern I got going on here, I was running out of some vegetables. As you can see, I ran out of tomato slices, and that's okay. See, this is what I'm saying. Cooking is just improvising. And look at that. You can barely even tell. It still looks splendid. And that is my ratatouille.